Guys, how are y'all today? So I just wanted to come on here and ask y'all how you're doing and how your day's going because I'm just gonna be real with y'all. I'm not doing good right now and I need some life advice from y'all if y'all could help me out. So basically, I wanna know any advice or tips on how to leave or move out of your toxic home because it's getting to the point in my house where that's all it is toxicity, and it's not good for my mental health. It's not good for me. It's not good for them, the person who's causing it. It's not good for anybody, really. So I'm just going to start from the beginning and let y'all know. So when we were born, we lived with our mother for the first 5 years of my life, and it was like the first couple for my brother, and then my sister was born. Anyway, my mom had us with 3 different men, so we were all half siblings. But anyway, she was always on drugs and basically lost the right to have us because it was unsafe for us. So, our grandmother, my mom's mom, took me and my brother, but my sister's biological grandparents, her dad's mom and dad, took her, and they live in Tennessee. But anyway, well, we were in and out of foster care for 3 or 4 years, and my brother's biological grandparents took us because they didn't want to separate us. So we both went and lived with them for a while. Well, it was good at first. I'm not gonna lie, it was nice. We were always, we were just living life like kids do. Well, slowly but surely, it kind of took a turn where I was always being blamed for stuff. Everything was always my fault. I was always the liar. Whatever my brother did was perfectly fine, and whatever he said was automatically the truth. Well, that wasn't right in my head. I was thinking, well, no, because there was times where I'm like, no, that's not what I said. He's the one that done it, like I didn't do anything. But no, he automatically believed my younger brother, which is 17 now. He's about to be 18 in June. And then it started getting worse. Sorry, there's like a knot in my face. I don't know if y'all can see it on camera. But anyway, it's just like, it's very toxic. I was always getting blamed for stuff I didn't do. Everything was always my fault. If something happened, who was to blame? Me. But I slowly and surely found out that the reason he was doing that was, one, because I wasn't biologically related to him at all, but the second reason was, I'm just gonna say it, I'm gay. He didn't like that. He wasn't doing any of that. Well, till I was about 16 or 17 in 2020. Yeah, 17, 2020. Yeah. No. 16 in 2020. Well, he eventually passed away from a heart attack, which I was relieved. I know that sounds bad, but it was like a weight that was lifted off my shoulders because I wouldn't have to go through it anymore. I knew that my grandmother was going to be different. It was always going to be fair. I don't want to have to deal with any of that hurt anymore. If I was to go in detail, I'd start crying, but I don't want to. I'm just going to give you all the short and sweet type answer. Well, for the first few years, it was fine. Everything was going good, but for the past 2-3 years since I've started my job at my local Dollar General, if you don't know what that is, it's a little like mini convenience store type thing, You've seen them, I'm sure. Well, I'm really bad at with managing my money right now, and I'm trying to get better at it, but it's the first time that I've actually had a job that I can make my own money and spend my money how I want to, because every time that I would do something and get paid for it, well, my brother's grandpa, well, I'm just going to say Braden, my brother, his grandpa, would just take it away. I'd have it in my room. The next day, I'd leave it on my dresser, and I come home from school and it's gone. So, this way, it was my money. I could do what I want to. Well, yeah, I'll admit, I wasn't the best at managing it. Still not, but I'm in college right now, and it's like, I'm just trying to be, living life. I just filed my taxes last night, and I got to file for an extension because something's not right on them. But anyway, the past recent years, she has become kind of like he did. Everything I do is everything I've ever told her is a lie. I'm lazy, I don't do anything, and I will admit there's plenty of days that I have not done anything. And she has to ask me to do it. Yes, I will admit that, but she's got to think I've got a job, I go to school, and I take care of two people that can take care of themselves. Well, she can take care of herself mostly. She's in a wheelchair thing. She got one leg, but she told me the other day that she put her wheelchair in the cart and taken it out by herself with one leg. So I was like, okay. If that's true, then you can do more than what you let on. So, anyway, so I kind of was just like, yeah, wow, that's impressive, whatever. Well, today, I didn't feel like going to school today. I go to cosmetology school at my local community college. Today, I didn't want to go. I was tired. I didn't feel like doing it. Well, I just slept till about 12 o'clock that day, and I come out of my room, and she starts yelling at me, screaming at me, and B-word at me, and she's like, you're not going to live like this in my house. You're not going to bum off of me. You're taking advantage of me. And I'm like, thinking in my head, one, if I was bumming off you and taking advantage of you, I wouldn't have a job, wouldn't go to school, and I would do it every single day. I don't do it every single day. So, how is that? You're just mad that I'm not doing what you want me to do when I know good and well that you could do some of the stuff that you complain about me not doing. So, I'm like, okay, well, then she just goes on and on and on and on and all this stuff, and I'm like, you know what, I can't do this. And I have officially had I've had the last straw with her. I want to know how I can quickly, but yet not spend a crap ton of money trying to move out and stay away from that, because I just found out that my car basically it's got something wrong with it to where if a part of it's warped or something, I would have to get a whole new engine. But I have to pay them to take everything apart to look at it. And if it's not, okay, that's fine. I'll have to get a new one, whatever. But if it's warped, I have to buy a whole new engine. But I still have to pay for them to take it apart just to look at it. Yeah, no. So I've got to find me another car. The funny thing was, I just bought this car 2 months ago, prior to this, 2-3 months. So, yeah, that's where I'm at right now, and, I just don't know what I'm doing in life, y'all. I just need some support and encouragement to keep going and doing this, because I don't know how much more I can take, and I do want to move out as quickly as possible to be free from the toxicity and live my best life and be genuinely happier, because right now I'm not happy. I don't feel encouraged. I don't feel motivated. I don't want to do anything. I am borderline depressed, honestly. To be honest, I am borderline depressed. Work is being toxic, but if you work anywhere, that's majority of the time. I'm used to that, but I shouldn't have to come home from a day of work and school and be complained at and yelled at for something stupid that brother could have simply done, because what is he doing? He's in his room. He just got out of school. He's done nothing all day. It's not going to kill him to help me around the house. It's not going to kill her to help me around the house. I don't know what to do. I'm just so, my nerves are shot, and I'm just so torn between what to do. So, if y'all have any suggestions or comments, just put them in the comment section, and I love y'all. I will talk to y'all later. Bye.